Annyeonghaseyo, everybody! It's time to learn about God today. We are going to be discussing, is God the only good person in the universe? The answer is no. A verse that seems to state that God is the only person who's good is Mark chapter 10 verse 18. And Jesus said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is, God. However, we can't really take this statement at face value. The Bible expects us to work in order to be saved. As James told us, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. James chapter 2 verse 17. Such work would be useless if we weren't able to become good. Plus, there are several biblical figures who were considered righteous. As it was said in Genesis, And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Genesis chapter 7 verse 1. In addition, David said, The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 21. Plus, the context of the statement seems to say that Jesus himself wasn't good. And that obviously can't be true, as Luke chapter 4 verse 34 and Acts chapter 3 verse 14 show us. Why would God be pleased in someone who wasn't holy, according to Matthew chapter 3 verse 17? Therefore, Christ wasn't actually saying that God was the only righteous person in a sea of sinners. He just wanted to show that God is such a great person, we can never be nearly as great as him. Our goodness seems bad because his goodness is just so good. It doesn't make us terrible, but it means there are some levels of righteousness we just can't meet. For example, Jesus knew that no one, including himself, could do good things unless God created the opportunity for such things to be done, because he created everyone, according to Acts chapter 17 verse 28. The eternal life that we hope in as Christians is supplied by him. As it was said in Psalms, Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. Psalms chapter 104 verses 29 to 30. Furthermore, if not for God's love for us, Christ wouldn't have come down to this world. As it was said in John, For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John chapter 3 verse 16. We can also look at 1 John chapter 4 verses 9 to 11. Christ didn't send himself to earth. God sent him, according to John chapter 4 verse 34, John chapter 5 verse 30, and John chapter 6 verse 38. It's through grace that we Christians can have hope of salvation, according to Titus chapter 2 verses 11 to 14 and Ephesians chapter 2 verses 8 to 9. There's no one on earth who could do for others what God has done for us. Therefore, Christ wasn't saying that he and all others were not good people. Rather, he was saying that our goodness was only an imitation of God's goodness. He was saying that it is through God's goodness that we can learn what goodness means. As it was said in 1 John, Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another. 1 John chapter 4 verse 11. We can also look at Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32, chapter 5 verses 1 and 2, and Luke chapter 6 verses 35 to 36. God isn't just a good person. He is the standard for good in our world. So my advice would be, we have to look to God for our goodness. Not just role models, not just teachers, no, God himself, because it is from God that good comes. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. Is God the only good person in the universe? No. It just seems like it because God is so good, and all our goodness comes from Him. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.